Hey everybody, welcome to part 17 of Gundam Federation vs ZAFT. So in this part, anyway, to redeem myself in this alternate pathway, I will try to get you the Freedom Gundam. Apparently, I make some mistake in my original Orb Union playthrough, so I missed both the Justice Gundam and the Freedom Gundam. So in this alternate pathway, I'll try my best to give you the Freedom Gundam. So yeah. Anyway folks, we are going to invade Orb in this episode. And what a better way to invade Orb by sinking a whole bunch of their ships. So yeah. But anyway, this is one of those missions that you have to destroy all the targets and then you will win. So I'm just gonna speed it up and spare you the time. As you can see, I destroy the ship, I win the battle. Nothing to worry about. It's not that hard. These missions, they are fairly simple. So yeah, you shouldn't have much trouble trying to do them at all. And let's see. Like I said, the design of this game is really well done. The fact that if you decided to go on to every single new mission, they will always give you the option of having two mobile suits that can be playable for space battles. Because some mobile suits, they're not suitable for space. So as you can see, I have like two of them got read out because they are not good for space battle, because they were not designed for space. But always you will have at least two mobile suits you can use for space, which is a really good game design if you ask me. But I'm not sure which one I picked. Oh well, I decided to pick him. I cannot remember what is the name of that mobile suit, but supposedly it is a more advanced mobile suit than the Jin themselves. So yeah, and I got my butt kicked. So I decided to come back as the Strike Gundam. This Strike Gundam, it does not have any kind of pack on it. So it just straight up Strike Gundam. So if you're gonna go and do some melee with it, it's gonna pull out two knives and engage in combat. This mobile suit is actually really I don't want to say good, but really okay, I'm gonna say good enough because I cannot find a much better word for it. But anyway, I think we are fighting the three girls trio, the girl trio in the anime. I think one of them is named, I think I can read Asuki. I don't know. Is it Asagi? I can't remember. I should have studied my Japanese better. But anyway, here's Mood. So yes, I am on with the Earth Federation forces right now, and not with the Orb Union. So right now I am invading Orb, which is a really bad thing. Even though I am supporting Orb, but because of the game, I have to fight them. So yeah, this mission, all you have to do is kill all the enemies and you will win. Nothing much to it. So yeah. Some of the mission is really hard to get a C rating on. If they gonna remaster this game, it's gonna be hell trying to get a gold trophy. And I got my butt kicked so hard. So yeah. And one thing to mention is that if you decided to join the Earth Federation forces, you have to fight against the Freedom Gundam. And one thing you have to note is that the Freedom Gundam is as powerful as the Providence Gundam when it is your enemy. the Freedom Gundam can really freak you up if it's do a melee attack on you or do its freaking charge of attack, which is the burst attack where it's used all of its beam weapon at once, or fans like to call it beam spamming, and that attack hurts a lot. You do not want to get caught in one of them. As you can see, I got my butt kicked earlier just because I got caught in it. But anyway, this is a good thing because we are fighting 4 against 1. So Kira doesn't have a chance to win at all. Well, unless you get caught in his attack. But yeah, this is a plot-driven mission. That's why I decided to levitate and not speed it up. But we are interrupted by after the valor. So now we have to face 2 enemies as one. After the Justice Gundam and the Freedom with Yamato, as if this has been obvious already. Thank you, Captain Obvious. So yeah. But you see how much Kira Yamato hurt me when he attacks me? That is retarded. That's just a kick and it take off like 200 of these health bar. So you do not want to engage in combat with this guy. Even though I don't know what happened. I decided to stop and let him attack me for a second there. I don't know why, folks. I don't know why. Like I mentioned earlier, the Earth right now cannot use nuclear weapon because the ZAFT puts something known as the nuclear canceller on the Earth. So nuclear is kind of useless right now. But as you find out later in the anime, the Justice and the Freedom Gundam can actually use nuclear power plant or power source or something. Yeah. So that guy, I think his name is Azrael. I can't remember. I have to look it up later. But he is the leader of the Blue Cosmos, and he despised the coordinators with a passion because coordinators are not humans. They are space alien, as the Earth forces call them. If you haven't caught up already, Earth forces, well, the Earth that the people that are not excuse me, folks, the humans that are naturally born are called naturals, and coordinators are the humans that has the gene or genetic codes messed with. So coordinators are by default smarter than naturals, and then jealousy happens between the Earth and the coordinators, so they were kicked out and they have to build a colony. But anyway, folks, here's a Freedom Gundam, which is freaking awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna get the Freedom Gundam so I can repent for my sin in the last, not the last part, but in the Orb Union playthrough, because I did not get the Freedom nor the Justice. And the one way for you to get the Freedom Gundam is you have, once you get the normal strike Gundam, normal strike add-in, it doesn't have any kind of add-on to it. You do not want to have short strike, IO strike, or the launcher strike. You just want the normal strike. Keep playing with it as long as you can, and eventually you will get the option to pick the Freedom Gundam, which I just did. And the Freedom Gundam is the strongest Gundam in this game because you have unlimited charge beam power. And by unlimited beam power, I meant you can do as many charge as you can. And I should have shown off the Freedom Gundam, but I decided not to because these are the filler mission, and the filler mission normally are not very, very tough. So, and you have to remember, folks, when you take a mobile suit to a mission, you're gonna drain its health. even though you do not even get hit. So I guess, so after you finish a mission, you will still get a health drain or HP draining. I guess it's from damage for moving a lot, I guess. So I do not want to use the Freedom Gundam yet, but now I do. Anyway, we are introduced to the Dominion. So in the last, when we were with the Orb Union side, the Dominion was our enemy. But because right now we are with the Earth Forces, the Dominion is our ally now. And yeah. And this mission, I think it's just a filler mission. That's why I decided not to show it off, even though it's the Freedom first launch and first playable in this mission. I decided not to do it. But anyway, folks, move on to the next mission. As you can see, I only have 2 mobile suits that I can use right now, so I decided to go with the Freedom Gundam. And this mission probably is a plot-driven mission. That's why I decided to leave it intact and not speed it up. If I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, this mission is the mission where it's evolved, you fighting an old colony where coordinators were being made, if that makes sense. This place looked awfully like it, because you have to remember, at first there were not many coordinators, but eventually they decided to build a colony, I can remember the name right now, where more and more coordinators are being experimented on. Well, not being experimented on, but being made. They want to create the perfect coordinator. And one consequence with having your genes or genetic code messed with is that your fertilizing rate is not very good. So even though coordinators are smart and all of that stuff, their birth rate is not very high, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong there, but their birth rate is not very high. So if you are like 4th generation or 3rd generation coordinator, your fertilizing rate is super low. And I think this place is where they conducted experiments on finding the perfect coordinators. And I think the perfect coordinator doesn't mean you are... You know, this is actually a really interesting topic. I want to talk about it in the next part. But anyway, folks, it's the Freedom Gundam in its full power. In this game, if you press or hold, if you hold the square button, you can charge up and have unlimited amount of time. You can use the Freedom Gundam beam spamming attack. As you can see, you can charge it as much as you want. It doesn't matter, which is a great thing about this game. In the newer game, the Freedom Gundam got nerfed a little bit, in a sense that you can use the full burst attack only once after a few seconds. The full burst attack acts like the other cannon. I can't remember the name right now. I'll try to remember it next time. But yeah, you have unlimited amount of charge shot you can do right now, which is really awesome, and I like it a lot. But anyway, folks, this is the last mission for this part, and I will see you all in the next part.